Good day, everyone. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, please, there's a video before this, an introductory video on indices. This is a continuation. Here, we'll be looking at more examples. So, if you haven't watched the first video, please look for the link in the description below. It's available pasted there. Just click on it, and I recommend you watch the previous one before this one. Let's move on to the business of the day. So we have our exercises here. Now the first one is 8 divided by 50 raised to the power of -1/2. Now we can easily see we have our negative index law right here. Now this is going to be equivalent to 4/25 raised to the power of -1/2. This is because our terms here are divisible. Now remember, negative index, we take the reciprocal or inverse of the base, and this is our base. So the reciprocal of our base is going to be 25 divided by 4 raised to the power of 1/2. Now again, how this came about has been explained in the previous video, so please do well to watch the previous video if you haven't. Now this 25/4 being our base is raised to the 1/2 power. This is telling us we're taking the second root or the square root of 25 divided by 4. Now this is going to be square root of 25 is 5, square root of 4 is 2, plus or minus, because positive 5/2 all squared is going to still give 25/4, so also negative 5/2 all squared is going to give 25/4. Now this 2 right here is not compulsory you put it like this. Is signifying it's a square root. But if for instance you're taking a cube root, it will be something like this, and if you're taking the 4th root, you'll have something like this also. That's just by the side. We can simplify this further to give 2 whole number 1/2, because 2 divided by 5 can go in 2 times and have a remainder of 1. Now we move on to our second example, B, and this is given as square root of 72 a to the 3rd power b to the index of -2 divided by 2a to the index of 5 b to the index of -6. Now as I'm solving, please do free to pause the video, copy down the question and attempt it for yourself. It will aid in your learning process. Continuing with the question, this is going to simplify to be, now 2 can divide 72 and we're going to have 36. Now using the division law here, we can see like bases of A So this is going to be a raised to the power of 3 minus 5. And also we can see like basis of b here. So it's going to be b raised to the power of negative 2 minus negative 6. Now simplifying this, we have square root of 36 a raised to the power of negative 2b. This is going to be negative 2 plus 6, and this is going to be 4. Now we can break this down to be 36 square root of 36 multiplied by square root of a raised to the power of negative 2b raised to the power of 4. I'm doing this for a reason, which you will see now. Square root of 36, we have it to be 6. Now multiplied by, remember, square root means the base raised to the power of the 1/2 power. Now our base here is going to be this expression here, a raised to the power of negative 2, b raised to the power of 4, and it's all to the 1/2 power. Now this is going to simplify to be 6 times a raised to the power of negative 2. Remember, this is going to distribute to b raised to the power of 4, is also going to distribute a raised to the power of negative 2. So multiply by 1 over 2, b raised to the power of 4 times 1 over 2. This is going to simplify to be 6 times a raised to the power of negative 1 times b square. Now this can be further simplified to 6b square divided by a raised to the power of negative index is 1 over a. So this is our final answer. Now I try to keep a steady pace, but if you feel like this was a little much for you, feel free to rewind and watch again, please. From any area you feel you need further clarification, just rewind, and also leave any opinions you may have in the comment section below. Next, we're moving to the next question, C. And the question we have for C is 0.04 raised to the power of half. Now we can write this as, in standard form, 4 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2, because we need to move twice to the right of the decimal point, so negative 2, and this is going to be raised to the power of 1/2. Now, as usual, the 1/2 will distribute to the index of 4 and index of the base 10 also. Now the index of 4 is 1 multiplied by 1/2, then times times 10, which is a base, and its index negative 2 multiplied by 1 over 2. Now this is going to simplify to 4 to the 1/2 power times 10 to the index of negative 1. Now 4 to the 1/2 is same as square root of 4 times 10 raised to the power of negative 1. This is going to be 2 times 10 raised to the power of negative 1, which is 0.2. Don't forget our plus and minus from the square root of 4. Next we have 3 raised to the power of n minus 1 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 1 minus n. Now this is also multiplication rule. Don't let the somewhat complex power intimidate you. It's the same principle. If you have a raised to the power of n times a raised to the power of m, remember it's a raised to the power of m plus n, in this case n plus m, since the index n comes before m. Now we apply this here. This is going to be 3 raised to the power of n minus 1 plus 1 minus n. Opening brackets and simplifying, this is going to be n, collecting like terms, minus n minus 1 plus 1. Now this n minus n is 0, 0 minus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So this simplifies to 0, 3 raised to the power of 0, which is 1. Lastly, under this category, we have a bonus question, 125 squared raised to the power of negative 1 over 3, and it's all square rooted. Again, feel free to pause and attempt. This is going to simplify to square root of 125 squared or bracket negative 1 over 3. Remember, this and this, as explained in the first video, are homogeneous, meaning they are same. Now, square root of 125, we have it to be 125. Sorry, square root of 125 squared is 125, and it's raised to the power of negative 1 over 3. Now, this is a negative index, so we take the reciprocal of the base, which is in this case 125, so 1 over 125, and we remember the index. This is a 3. Now this means cube root of 125, so this is 1 divided by the cube root of 125. The 3 here signifying the cube roots. Now the cube root of 125, we have it to be 5, so this simplifies to be 1 over 5. Now here is kind of a trick question. Write the following expressions with positive indices only. Now what I'm asking you to do now is rewrite and express whatever I'm going to put down in such a way that index is positive. So if index is negative, your job is to think of a way to leave and re-express it without changing the expression, just the form, and making the index positive. Here's an example. Feel free to pause and attempt. PQ raised to the power of negative 2. Now P has a positive index of 1 and Q has an index of negative 2. Now this in positive indices, this is going to be P over Q squared. Now this is in a positive index. B, 2A over B raised to the power of negative 1 over 4. Now the goal is to make the index positive. Now this the whole of this 2a will be is a base and negative 1 over 4 is an index. Now remember from our negative index rule, this is going to simplify to be b over 2a raised to the power of 1 over 4. And we've come to the end of this video. Please feel free to finish the playlist. It will be of great relevance and value to you. Thank you.